So the gentleman owner took us to see the graveyards, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but there are humps in the ground, and those are trenches that they use to...
They just dug and buried them in the trenches.
Yeah, and he says that some Ghostbuster gals came from Limestone County, and did they see him or get pictures?
No, they got the dogs. The dogs sniffed out in the ground.
Yeah.
And they went nuts. But she said there would not be bones left because as shallow as they were buried, if the animals didn't dig them up, the water would seep down in there and dissolve the bones.
Yeah.
And last year I had a man that was works for the state of Alabama. That's his job, is to move old graves out of the right-of-ways. He said out of 430 some odd graves he has moved, he has yet to find the first tooth or bone in one.
Really?
They moved 2 shovelfuls of dark dirt, which is ashes to ashes and dust to dust, evidently is true.
Well, he said that it was actually cadaver dogs. Cadaver dogs that that hunted out the, that these were graves.
Yeah, they could sniff it out.
Yeah, they still sniffed it out even though there weren't any bones or anything down there. But you can clearly see that they're trenches.
Yeah, and when it's freshly mowed, you can really see it.
Yeah, yeah. This is a Civil War museum, and what road is it on?
516 County Road 1127.
And
this was the old road that on the way to in 1863. This was the old High Tower Road that went across the state through here. None of these modern roads were here then.
Were the trails? They weren't the trails. Well, this gentleman is wonderful, and he explains everything, and he lets you hold things. You actually can hold them, and it's not like what I'm used to, the Smithsonian, where it's all behind glass and, Anyway, if you get down this way, this is definitely...
It's Crooked Creek Civil War Museum.
Crooked Creek Civil War Museum. It is definitely worth the drive. The admission is only $5 per person, and it is well worth it. Of course, you can tip him if you want to. A personalized guided tour. And
most of the time.
Most of the time. Where he's 75 years old, so if you're going, you better come. Although he helped me get to the golf cart, and he moved the seat around so I could sit down while he was explaining things. And he got me a Coke. Now, who does that? Who does that? What's your first name, sir?
Fred.
His first name is Fred. Fred is wonderful. You need to get down here and see this. Okay, everybody. I see you in the next one.